Hello, I am Pastor Rhonda, founder of Celebrate Life Cancer Ministry, and your host for Celebrate Life Today. I welcome you to join us in our conversation today as I have with me my friend Tangela Ridgeway, who is the owner of Couture Weave Boutique and the founder of Rebuilding Every Moment. Hi, Tangela, how are you?
Hi, Rhonda. How are you? Hi, everybody out there.
I'm good. I'm good. So why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about rebuilding every moment?
Well, Rebuilding Every Moment started with my mother. Her name is Regina Elaine McClellan. So those are her initials. So the R is for rebuilding, the E is for every, and the M is for moments because we have all those moments that come and they go, but people think that they last forever. So if you rebuild it a moment at a time, you can start the journey over. So that's how I started
Awesome.
rebuilding every moment.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what it does?
So, Rebuilding Every Moment is a cancer ministry that I started because my mother passed of cancer. And what I wanted to do was when she was going through her chemotherapy stages, it would take off her eyelashes, her hair, her eyebrows, things of that nature. But I practice putting it back on her so she can look in the mirror and see her same reflection. So we give them lifelike lashes, custom wigs and units, makeup that tailored to their skin so they can see themselves as they were before the chemotherapy. So that's how we rebuild them.
So when your mom was going through the journey, were you her main caregiver?
It was me and then my two sisters. So it's three girls who was helping mama, and we took turns on doing it. So my sister is a hairstylist as well. So she was the one who would help her. When I couldn't do it, she would do it. And then my sister, Bridget, was her main caretaker at home. So we would switch off and take turns.
Now that's wonderful because every family doesn't have a caregiving support system to help anybody through a journey, let alone have three. So I know mom was really blessed with that.
She was spoiled.
Okay. And that's what cancer survivors need. They need to be spoiled. And so many of us, because I'm a cancer survivor, so many of us don't always know how to receive it, but to have people who love you to be right there with you, helping put your hair back on, your eyebrow. Because if I tell you everything goes, everything goes. And so to have people like you. Uh-oh, I lost Tangela for just a moment, so I'm sure she will be back. But to have individuals like Tangela, who has a hair boutique, um, there she is. There we go. Okay, there we are. Don't know
Yes,
what happened. Technology does that thing all the time.
all the time.
But I was just saying that when we begin to have our main things that we can see in the mirror when they begin to change,
Right.
it's a major adjustment. And to be able to know that there's someone like you that has a ministry rebuilding every moment to help us restore those looks and sometimes make us look more pretty too.
That's the goal.
So, is there anything else you want to share? So, how do you find people, or how do people find you?
Well, it's on my website for the salon. So I have a full service salon where we do hair, makeup, nails, lashes, um, and sometimes styling. So it's on the website letting them know that we have a cancer ministry and that we're willing to take on anybody who needs help, especially with the cancer world. Is such a big world of ladies and men that go through it all the time. So we reach out to organizations such as yourself, the other big organizations, Susie B. Komen. So all of those different organizations, hospitals are our source of resources, and then just clients who have family members who's going through it.
So, I think one day you said you had an event for them.
Yes.
Tell
So
us
we did a
about
makeover. We did a makeover for the ladies. So we picked 5 ladies, and they came to the salon, and we was able to put everything back on them. So we did custom wigs, lifelike lashes, makeup, manis and petties, and they were so happy. And they did a little fashion show about it. We got pictures and stuff. I actually need to put those on the website. I just thought about that. I need to put those on the website. But it was great. It was a great experience. I teamed up with a company called Dress for Success, and they provided the suits for them. So yeah, it was awesome. We got to do that
it.
again.
I remember seeing those pictures and it made me smile. I wasn't one of the ones blessed that day, but you bless me often. Trust and believe. But I remember seeing those pictures and the joy on those women's
Yeah.
faces. You know, a lot of times people will say you get a makeover, but who thinks that it's really going to include everything from hair to eyebrows, eyelashes, you know, manicure, pedicures? Who would think
Mhm.
that all that would be involved? And, you know, just having someone like you around, Tangela, your heart is so big and you give so often that it's just marvelous to have you around.
Well, I always a firm believer in giving is living. So you're not truly living unless you're giving. So that's my mark in the world, and I want to use it all up before I leave here.
So tell us a little more about Couture Weave Boutique.
Well, Couture Weave Boutique has always been a part of me. I started doing hair when I was 13. My grandmother was my first debut. She was my first client. Her stylist was off that day. She had to sing in the choir, so I got a chance to do her hair, but I had been gazing over it for months. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. She's like, I can't really trust my 13-year-old granddaughter, but I got to go to church, so I got to do something. So it was just like a luck of the draw for her. So she did it, and I became her stylist until she went on to be with the Lord.
Oh,
So,
amen.
yes. So the good thing about the salon is I love it. It's a part of me. It's my heart. It's my passion. It's healing through beauty. So it's another entity that I call a ministry because they don't just sit in my hair superficially just to look beautiful when they get out the chair. We talk about everything that goes on in life, everything that they're going through. We're part of everything that happens in our client's life, whether it's good or bad. We're at every point of contact in their lives. So that way we share. I don't just tell them, oh, well, just come and get your hair done. It's not an appointment just to get your hair done. It's an appointment to get your life changed. If they have an interview they need to go on, we do mock interviews in the chair. If they're going on a date, I'll show me your outfits that you're getting ready to wear. Let me see what we can fix and change. If they're trying to get a promotion at work, I play the supervisor at the job and they be the employee. So it's healing through, beauty. But at the same time, they're getting their hair done and it's confidence that exudes inside and it comes out on the outside. So no, we're not just superficial. We're life changing.
Life changing. You know,
Yes.
and I remember I think I was in the shop not too long ago
Mhm.
and I walked in and I was just all in the groove with the music. And she said, and Tangela said, I picked that just because of you. I knew you were coming and I knew what you liked. So that just made me so much more comfortable, even though I was already
Right.
comfortable coming.
Right. So
uh,
I tailor everything to the clients. So each client that I have, the experience is tailored exactly to them. So I know you like gospel music. So I put on gospel music so it can set the atmosphere for when you come. So I have another client who likes smooth jazz. So I just play Noah Jones when she comes in and it just sets the vibe because they came to relax.
yes.
It's a place where they can let their hair down.
While you wash it up.
Take it off too.
Okay. For sure.
Right.
And you do such a good job. And I mean, and the atmosphere in the shop is so nice. You have the linen shears that just go with the wind. Um, and she has a nice teal color, and things are spread out in such a fashion that it makes it nice and airy, so that as you are there, as she was talking about, it's an atmosphere. It's not just going into a crowded, full of people. I don't think I may have only seen one or two other people in there when I'm there, and it's a spacious place. So,
Yes.
So I actually encourage all of you, if you're looking for a weave or you're a cancer survivor that would like someone, like to be pampered in the chair, just reach out to Tangela at Couture Weave Boutique. And what's your website, Tangela?
It's coutureweaveboutique.com. That's
And
the
can you
website.
spell couture for me? Because I had a hard time when I first found out about it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so couture, COUTUREWeaveboutique.com.
Amen. Yay.
Yay.
So before we go, is there anything else you would like to share with us?
I like to share that before CDC came into the picture, we always practice one-on-one clients in a chair. So that's the beauty of our salon is I don't double book, triple book, quadruple book, none of that. So each space is designated for the hours that's allowed it for each client. So they have their own time. They don't have to share at all with anyone else. So that's what I've always done before CDC. But now CDC is a complete rule now. So it's just one-on-one at a time.
Excellent. Well, Tangela, I thank you so much for coming on and telling us about the services that you provide and the ministry that you provide as a believer doing your hair, for someone getting their hair done. So I really, really appreciate it. And I look forward to talking to you and maybe even seeing you at that Pamper Day again soon.
Yes.
All right. So again, I'm Pastor Rhonda, founder of Celebrate Life Cancer Ministry, and your host for Celebrate Life today. And we are glad that you joined us, and we hope that as a result of what you heard today, that you will be able to choose life. Until next time, God bless you.
God bless you.